Hi, I'm Nellie Steele, and today I'm reading a fun scene from Bridges Across Time. Let's go over to the fire.
So that's why you didn't want to come back here? You thought I'd remember how nice it is to have electricity, running water, and your smartphone, I added. She clicked her tongue. None of that is important. None of that is more important than you. I knew what I was doing when I asked Gabe to take me back, and outside of a few visits throughout the year to see him, I made my choice. I offered her a weak smile, my eyes turning glassy. I guess after you left the first time, I just worry it will happen again. Sorry, she said with a shake of her head and a grin. You're stuck with me. I smiled broadly at her as I cupped her cheek in my hand and pulled myself up to kiss her. That is the best news I've heard in days. She pulled away, tracing my jaw with her finger before she kissed me again. Now, you never answered me about Gabe and Maggie. Oh yes, Gabe and Maggie. I think it's a wonderful idea. I have always hoped Maggie would find someone to care for her. She's taken on far too much alone. I think she could be happy here. Think of how much easier her life would be without having to do all that laundry or cook all the time. Yes, much easier. Would you have hated it if you had to do that? Yes, she said. I totally wouldn't have come back for you if we couldn't have a maid or a cook. My mind whirled, wondering if she'd leave me if I ever fell on hard times. Really? Oh, maybe. Don't ruin this, Ben. All right, I said with a shrug. Gabe and Maggie, what must we do? Abigail settled into her pillows with a giggle. I have a whole plan. I pulled her into my arms as she detailed it, my heart happy and my mind at ease. My happiness wasn't being ripped away. In fact, it was only being added to. As the weight of my fears lifted, I felt a surge of energy and optimism. Not only was Abigail committed to our life together, but now we had a shared mission, one that could bring joy to those we cared about. My mind began to race with possibilities, imagining how we could subtly encourage Gabe and Maggie's building connection. This wasn't just about solving Gabe's loneliness or giving Maggie new opportunities. It was about creating a bridge between our two worlds, strengthening the bonds that tied us all together. Not only would I be happy, but Maggie would be too. And I was all for this plan. Now to make it come to fruition.
If you enjoyed this snippet, the full book's waiting for you now.